Okie dokie, let's try this again. Hopefully we can get some people this time. Yeah, let's see if we can get people now. Hopefully, hello, one person, maybe Mike again, maybe Mike Root again, or maybe someone new. Um, uh, hello, random one person. Uh, don't know who you are, but thank you for joining the live stream. Just gonna wait a little bit and see who else shows up because we got a lot to talk about. Oh yeah, I know. Hello, Mike. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is being made, and this should be interesting. Yeah, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was a book series that I read as a kid, scared the crap out of me. So I can only imagine what Del Toro is going to do with that franchise. Yeah, I'm already excited for that. That might be like, depending how it goes, it might be the best horror movie we see this year. I'm not, don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. But I think it's got a front runner to be the best horror movie of the year. Um, Although I wouldn't pass, It Chapter 2, and I'm still like I'm worried a little bit about Pet Cemetery, but It Chapter 2 might be another big front runner. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I think it's going to come down to the best horror movie might come down to Scary Stories and It might come down to those two, and both based off of books. Okay. See if anyone else will show up at this live stream. Hmm. Honestly, Del Toro is probably what's selling it because if you want horror done, he's your guy. Yeah, that's true. And the dude won an Oscar, so they're gonna really pimp that out. Like the man who created The Shape of Water, The Crimson Peak, Pan's Labyrinth, the creator of those movies. Get ready. It's gonna be that situation. Honestly, um, it is gonna be that type of situation. TBH. It's a little distressing. We've been here for over almost 5 minutes, and still nothing. Yeah, just gonna give it a little more time and see what happens. If it doesn't work, I'll just have to come back later and try again. Nickelodeon is starting to turn itself around. All that is returning. That's true. It is coming back. It's making a comeback, but this whole regime change has kind of swept some things under the rug, which makes me wonder, when are we going to get the Rocko's Modern Life movie? When are we going to get the Invader Zim movie? Is it all going to be on Netflix? Because they do have a Netflix deal now. You know, they do have a strong Netflix deal, which will. That's where they'll put a lot of streaming movies. That's where they're going to put a Loud House movie, apparently. That's where they're doing all of that stuff. So I am quite interested to see where that's going to go. Honestly, I'm very interested to see where that is going to go in the near future. Oh, we got two people now. Yay! Well, we'll get this started and we'll talk about the whole thing when we get a few more people, because I don't want to repeat myself over and over again, honestly. Hello, second person. Welcome to a afternoon live stream. I tend to do these whenever I get new comics from my good friend Mount Vernon Kid. He's been sending me new comics. Oh yeah, the SpongeBob spinoff. I don't know what that's going to be about. Is it going to focus on Squidward? Is it going to focus on? I don't even care, honestly, because the last time we had a Nickelodeon spinoff was Planet Sheen, and nobody gave a crap about Planet Sheen. Like, seriously, no. So the words SpongeBob and spinoff don't instill me with a lot of confidence. Yeah, the Spongeverse should not be a thing. The Spongyverse. That should not be a thing. And we lost the other person. That's great. Oh, got him again. But yeah, like I'm saying, Mike, that should not be a thing. That should never be a thing. Why do they put so much faith in the Sponge when you've got so many other shows to work with? So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Oh, hello, Marcel. I'm looking forward to Boom Studios' 6-story arc for their Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. White Ranger is here at last. Yeah, I heard about that. I was like, wow, finally. I was wondering where they're going to do that. And in fact, I was curious if they were ever going to do a White Ranger thing for their story arc. I was kind of left wondering, because I was like, are they going to avoid that because it's on own continuity? Are they just going to stop doing that now? Or is that going to be a thing? Who knows? But it is cool that we are getting the White Ranger. Oh yeah, money. That's why, Mike. That is why. So nice to see you, Marcel. Welcome to the party, the very small party right now. Um, yeah, but who knows? Maybe some more people will show up. Maybe, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Mm, mm, mm. I also got some other things I got from a recent convention I went to. It wasn't like a full on convention. It was more like the whole town went out, spilled out. It was like one of those flea market things, but fun. So went to that and I got some stuff there I want to talk about. Especially one thing I was like, wow, I can't believe I got this. Um, so yeah. Also, I got an interesting idea for a game we're gonna play at the. I wonder if Adam, Rocky, Aisha, and Catherine will be the new black, red, and yellow and pink ranger, respectively. Um, I think that it's a possibility because we did see them in the Dracon timeline. We did see them there, so maybe that might be a strong possibility. But who knows with this continuity? Um, yeah, it's really hard to say, honestly. That would be interesting that only Tommy remembers Shattered Grid. That would be interesting, but at the same time, it'd feel like a cop out, really. Um, Hello, Marion. You didn't miss much. We've been here for almost 15 minutes and nothing's happened of late, but maybe, more people will show up. But yeah, going back to what you said, Marcel, I'd like everyone to remember Shattered Grid. I don't care, Mike. I don't care about how. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? I guess John Cena got to make that money somehow, I guess. He got to make that money in some capacity. And hello, new people. Hello, new people who have shown up. Sound off in the comments if you want to say hello. The Comic Youniverse live stream is all a go go. So yeah. Ah, 5 people. Hello, new people. Sound off in the comments. We'd like to hear from you here on Youniverse. Yes, I am looking forward to War of the Realms. It's an event that's been built up since Original Sin. So Jason Aaron better pull it off. I liked it. I really dug Original Sin. War of the Realms has been built up throughout his Thor run. So now I'm really curious to see where that goes. I really want to see where that goes in Aaron's run. Cyberverse, I've only watched a few episodes. It's not bad. It's not bad. I find it fun. But yeah, War of the Realms. It's an event that it's been built up, so it better pay off. Is all I'm saying. And hello, Brian. But yeah, so I had an interesting idea for a game we can play on the live stream that's going to involve my pop. It's not a giveaway. Before anyone asks, this is not a giveaway of my pops. But it's going to involve my pop figures because everyone loves to look at the pop wall. Everyone loves to look at a pop wall. So Yeah, it's going to involve that, but I'm going to wait for some more people to show up. But how was your President's Day out there? Pop it like it's hot. Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, so how is your President's Day so far? World of the Internet. How is your President's Day? I have not. I've seen clips of Overlord yet. I've seen clips of Overlord, but I haven't watched the full anime. I don't know if it's good or not because I'm really tired of isekai anime. I'm really tired of the I'm in a virtual world and now it's full of magic and shit. I don't know. Is Overlord worth checking out? I mean, like I see it some of the clips on Funimation's page and I'm like, this is really neat. Same time, it's like, I'm having too many flashbacks to Sword Art Online. So that's the big thing. Is it guessing what series the pop is from? No, it's a little different. No, Mike, it's a little more unique than that. Um, if you like bad guys being the main character type stories, all right, I might give it a shot. But again, I'm so, like Sword Art Online really like burned me out on isekai, so I was like, I don't know if I want to give that a shot. I mean, it looks neat, but I don't know. So yeah, you know what? Let's play this game now. Let's play this little game now. So the game we're gonna play until we get more people here at the live stream. Um, the name of the game is pick something off my. Hello, Trevor. Yeah, I know Punisher got canceled. C Dubs told me. I was like, well, it was inevitable, so I wasn't really worried about it, Teva. But yeah, so the name of the game is pick something off my pop, or one of my figures off my pop wall, and I will try to make like a fight list and like other stuff if they were like a Mortal Kombat, if they were in Mortal Kombat, or they were in Injustice. Like, what would their move set be for that game? So pick one off my wall, and I will try my best to do up. Right off the bat, Lord Dracon. Lord Dracon, okay. So Lord Dracon's set would probably be like something like Liu Kang, where it's kind of a mix of hand-to-hand combat and fight skills. Definitely, like he could summon the Dragon Dagger, do some damage. That would probably be like his slow motion move or Fatal Blow move. Like he'd just take out the Dragon Dagger and just start stabbing the shit out of you. Also shoot energy blasts. Probably teleport as well. His final move, like if we were doing like his super move for Injustice, would be like he keeps teleporting like really fast, slashing and stabbing you with both Saba and the Dragon Dagger. Summons summons the Black Dragon, energy blast takes you down. Anyway, so next one was from Marion and Azula. Now, Azula would be her fight move would probably be like she could do long range like fire bending, and like her special move would involve her lightning. But close up, like maybe she could do like Raiden and like hold you and just shock you. Hey, Chris, we're here to talk about comics you sent me today, but we're doing a fun little game, and maybe you can be a part of it. Basically, what this game is we're picking characters off my pop wall and talking about what kind of move set they would be in attack moves would they have in Mortal Kombat or Injustice. And right now we're talking about Azula. So Azula would be like, again, she could hold you down and shock you or something like that. Her fatality would be like she summons Mei and Ty Lee. Ty Lee like hits you multiple times all over the body, stuns you. Mei throws some daggers at you, hits both your hands to hold you down on the ground. A knife goes in your neck and your forehead, and Azula grabs the knife and starts shocking you till your head explodes. So next one is from Chris, All Might. Now, All Might would be just straight up like a tank. Like, he would just come in, every punch would be like, you'd feel the explosion. His super move would probably be, because I see him more in Injustice, like, he punches you in the air, like, Texas Smash! And then his final move would be, United States of Smash! Boom! or he would just say, "Go beyond plus ultra." I can't do the scream. So definitely All Might would definitely like you could definitely like a tank. He's just so strong at it. Jerry from Rick and Morty from Mike Root. I saw that. So Jerry on my pop wall. Yeah, you could see Jerry right there. Jerry would have, since his figure comes with a Meeseeks box, he wouldn't fight. He would just summon Meeseeks, Mr. Meeseeks, to protect himself. He'd be like, "Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me, Mr. Meeseeks, protect me." Okay, ooh, can do. So that would be his moveset. Like he would just summon Mr. Meeseeks, and the Meeseeks would do the attacking. That would be the move. That would be the thing. Like he wouldn't even fight. Like his block would be he holds the Meeseeks block in front of him. He's like, that would be his block. So there you go. So yeah, Chris, we did. By the way, Chris, we did get the comics. I did get the comics from you today, and I'm going to talk about them in a moment. But I want to wait for a few more people and see if this game has any more traction to it. So yeah, keep picking stuff off my wall. Also, Chris sent me a few of them. Chris sent me All Might. Yeah, he sent me All Might, Goliath, Dipper and Mabel, Michael. Yeah, Michael Myers, and I know there was one more. Oh yeah, Sailor Saturn. Yeah. Omnitron. Hi, Mr. Omnitron. Sorry, I have the flu. When it comes to liking Overlord, depends. You like watching adventures with an OP skeleton with the honor of Doctor Doom? I might give it a shot. Like, I keep thinking about wanting to watch Overlord. So, if anyone else, like... yeah. It is... so, sorry to hear that. Sailor Saturn, go. Okay, moveset. So Sailor Saturn, her moveset would probably be like a lot of summoning or a lot of energy-based attack. Like, she would definitely be far range. She's more of a far range fighter. Definitely like that. Like, most of her attacks come from her staff, and her final move would just be that universal destruction move. Just, oh my god, just destroy you right there. So yeah, Omnitron, if you're not familiar, we're playing a game right now until I get to the comics when we get more people. Basically, we're picking pops off my wall to talk about what would it be like if they were, what kind of moveset they would have if they were in like Injustice or Mortal Kombat. Oh yeah, Stain's pretty cool. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a pop yet, honestly, or One for All. Rick! So Rick, like his entrance right off the bat would be like, he's drunk. He's like, shit. He just puts it away. So Rick's moves would be like he could do anything, like portal gun, like he'd portal gun, teleport, or one of his moves would be like he summons something out of a portal, like tentacles come out and like choke you, or like he hits you with a laser. He's also like cybernetically enhanced, so you know he can fight. What else? Like, what else could he do? Like, throw a little bomb, or his final move would probably be like he Sparta kicks you into a dimension of tentacles that just start ripping you into pieces, or he just takes out a bunch of lasers and just starts ripping the shit out of you, or I don't know. Like, it's like there's so much crazy things you could do with Rick as a character, that the possibilities are endless. I'll go for the mystery pop under Mabel. Mabel. Oh, Broadway. That's Broadway. It's Broadway from Gargoyles. Broadway's would be like a lot. He'd be a tank, definitely a tank character, where he would walk like he could take a lot of damage and be like in your face. Rick and Morty is Ferrator. Get off my back, Morty. I'm not Tarkatan. No, that's not Tarkatan. Shokan. Sorry, Shokan. Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, Broadway's attacks would definitely be like grab you, throw you to the ground, stomp on you, or use his tail to fling you. Maybe some aerial borne attacks too. Totally. Lord Zed! It's kind of funny because I did hear a rumor way back in MK9 that Lord Zed was supposed to be a DLC character for MK9. Who knows? Just saying. So Lord Zed, what would be Lord Zed's moveset? Definitely like maybe like since he has an optic beam, blast you far range. Definitely get in your face, use his staff as a weapon. Maybe impale the staff through you and send an energy blast through your body. Yeah, something like that. Or since his staff was like a snake, he like throws the staff, it turns to a snake midway, it just starts biting your face. Oh, that'd be great. This is fun, isn't it? Oh, speaking of pops, oh yeah, it's covered in light. Sorry. So yeah, some of them are obscured by light. I apologize, but the other ones here are like him from Powerpuff Girls, Kylo Ren, Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist, Pink Diamond, Venomized Captain America, Alice Angel, Zuko, Green Ranger, Shiro from Voltron. So yeah, I'll take him for 500, Alex. Him would definitely be like a summoner character, like Shang Tsung or something like that. He'd definitely like summon a demon or something to come out, attack you. He'd get out, like he could extend his arm, smash, like attack you from that. His attack move would be like he turns to that demon form from Demon Speed. He turns into like that giant form, just starts blasting you with heat vision. Or I don't know, turns that nightmare scorpion demon thing from the Powerpuff Girls Nightmare episode, something like that. Green Rain, yeah, something like those. Michael, okay, Michael would be like his entrance definitely be like he'd come in and be something like that. Like Michael would definitely be like up in your face, stab you. I don't see him like throwing anything, but definitely like he would stab like a lot of up close and stab you. Maybe like what he could do is like a finisher is like he stabs you in the throat and just starts cutting into your neck, reaches into your throat, and just starts pulling out organs. Hello, Wizard. Captain Venom reporting for Dooney. Oh yeah, so Captain America, so Venomized Captain America. He would cut, like his entrance would be like, "I'm the lethal protector of America." His moveset would be like he could throw the shield and the symbiote would reach out and grab the shield after hitting you, come back. He could even use it like a whip, like a makeshift whip to hit with it. His I don't have Pennywise. So he's not here on the list. So yeah, Venomized Captain America, like he could do like Venom like moves, like he bites you, rips out a piece of your arm or like a part of your body. Maybe like since it is Captain America Venomized, like he pulls out a gun, fires it. Yeah, so something like in that regard. So I'm Kylo Ren. Okay, Kylo Ren. What would Kylo Ren's moveset be? Definitely a mix, like a strong mix. Like he could hold you with yeah, exactly. Like, oh, that's a good one. Like throws it, goes back behind you, then he pulls you in behind with a fist. Yeah. I like that. The lethal protector of America. Can you think of any special interactions so far? Yeah, let me finish with Kylo Ren. Kylo would he would hold you, and just like impale you with the lightsaber, or like start choking, like a force choke for a short time, or maybe like I saw this move once where he holds the lightsaber up and you start he starts pushing the lightsaber, it starts spinning like a blade. He puts your face in it as the hilt of the lightsaber starts cutting your face up. Who's above Rick? That would be the projectionist. The projectionist from Bendy and the Ink Machine. I already talked about Venom America, but hey, Darth Primus. So character interactions, like Azula, her entrance would be like with one character. If these were all like on a move set. Like if these were the playable characters for a game, like I could see Azula walking towards Dipper and going, "So, you know, you don't look much like a fighter. Maybe you'll die, and maybe I can give you the die like one." Okay. My Lord Zed died on his knees. That's perfect, Marcel. But yeah, once again, Omnitron, that's the projectionist from Bendy and Link Machine. Yeah, my Lord Zed died on his knees. And Zed's response would be like, "I am not the Zed you know." And Dracon's response would be like, "We'll see." It's all right because I am here, All Might. Yeah, All Might would be like he like slams in like hero style, like a superhero landing, and goes, "I am here. You're about to leave too. Ha ha ha! You're dead." Yeah, Jerry's like, "Why am I fighting? Why am I here?" Like that would be his constant thing. Yeah, and Justice Superman and All Might would not get along. Well, actually, we talked about is that since Jerry has his figure has the Meeseeks box, he would just summon Mr. Meeseeks constantly. Oh, that's cool, Wizard. So yeah, we got enough people, and we'll get back to this. Oh, speaking of pops, I want to show you something that I got at a convention. I got this for $8, and I've seen the prices of how much it takes to get it. So yeah, new addition to the collection, IG-88. Yeah, IG-88 from Star Wars, the assassin droid. This is a Smuggler's Bounty exclusive. Someone was selling it at like a farmer's market type convention I was at last week, and basically it was like for $11, but I haggled them down to I was on a $20 budget because I'm kind of poor right now. So yeah, I haggled them down to an $8 budget, and the reason why was because I haggled them down because we were both fans of Hawkeye. Like Hawkeye's his favorite character, and Hawkeye's one of my favorite characters. So I went Hawk Bros, and he went Hawk Bros, and he gave me the pop for $8. And I went back and I looked online, and this thing runs for about $40 online. I was like, "Oh, Hawk Bros for the win!" So yeah, I'm gonna put this back real quick. Okay. So, before I talk about the other stuff I got at this convention, let's talk about the comics I got at the from Chris. You know, bro, I know you're watching, so thank you once again. One love, keep it real. But first, let's talk about the one of the comics he sent me that I will be reviewing soon. This Funko Pop will make a fine addition to my collection. It's mine, Primus. But yeah, the first one I'm going to talk about that I'll be reviewing soon, and I'll get to that in a moment. In fact, I might do a whole video on that, Omnitron. So yeah, first thing I'm going to review later on as its own video is Deathmatch from Boom Studios. This is by Paul Jenkins and Carlos Magno. Really good so far. It's basically what it is this superhero universe where these superheroes are being forced to fight to the death with each other, and they're trying to figure out the mystery of how they ended up here and why they have to be forced to kill each other. I've got some theories of how this comic's going, but I've been liking it so far. I'm halfway done, so expect this soon. So I've been enjoying this. This will be coming soon. Now let's get to the books that Chris sent me as of today. And we got a few. So first and foremost, Pumpkinhead, Sins Revisited. This is the first volume of the Pumpkinhead comics from Cullen Bunn. I was so excited to get this because I am a huge fan of Pumpkinhead. Probably one of my favorite horror characters. Really dig this. Basically what this is a story where Pumpkinhead is at war with several other demons who are kind of have the same shtick. And also this is supposed to explain the origin of the witch Haggis, who's the summoner of Pumpkinhead. So, yeah, really looking forward to this. Cullen Bunn, really good horror writer. Looking forward to this. This looks nice. It looks. I'm really excited to read this. Following that, this was something I did not expect. Thank you again, Chris. Next thing was something I did not expect. Two Marvel books, Deathlock, from Nathan Edmondson, and artwork by. Hang on, real quick. Artwork by Mike Perkins and Andy Troy. So yeah, this is a Deathlock book that came out, and everyone said like, "Oh, it's so good," but everyone slept on it, which I'm all for. I slept on this book. So yeah, Deathlock. It's actually kind of funny because I actually have because it spins out of Original Sin. It spins right out of Original Sin, and I have the short story that acts like the pilot for this comic book. So yeah, I'm looking forward to like a Deathlock fan. So maybe this will turn me around on Deathlock. Anyway, so you have the two Marvel books. Moving on now to IDW with Youniverse. Now, Youniverse, I actually, yeah, Aaron is. Oh, okay, I think Jason Bourne meets Marvel. I'm all for that right now, Chris. So also, speaking of which, so Youniverse Volume 1, Chris told me that I'm getting Volume 2, but from the packages I got, I didn't see Volume 2, so I think it's either coming in late, or maybe I just have to wait for the mail to get here, because these packages came first before the mail. So yeah, what this is, Youniverse though, Youniverse is basically aliens versus genies. Let me say that again. Genies versus aliens. Yeah, you ain't never had a friend like these motherfuckers. Oh. But yeah, so what this is a kid has ended up, he's in the Middle East during an alien invasion that happens and accidentally summons an army of genies to help. So yeah. Yeah, I'm all for this. This was written by artist by Sohab Awan and David Liss. Yeah. I don't know, but this looks really cool. I'm all for this. But like I said, Chris told me that I'm getting volume. I got both. Yeah, he told me I got both volumes. I only found the one volume, so I don't know where volume 2 is. Maybe it's being shipped right now, coming in late. I don't know. So who knows? But thank you again, Chris. I was really looking forward to Youniverse. Like seriously, genies versus aliens. I need more I need more insanity like this in my life. Following that is yeah. I don't know. I haven't read the comic Bizarro, so yeah. Now I need werewolves versus aliens. Give me some ideas like that. So next up is the Phantom, Danger in the Forbidden City. This is written by Peter David, comic book legend himself. His press comic. So I guess this was before before the Phantom became a part of Dynamite. So I think this is before he went to Dynamite. But yeah, this looks really cool. This was a 6-part book that essentially what it is like a fun adventure book with the Phantom. All for it. This looks really fun. I can't wait to read this. Next up, we have finally, we have a very interesting book by the name of Ultra Duck from Arcana Comics. Oh, wait, I forgot one. I forgot one book. And I want to re-show some of these who haven't seen these yet. So, yeah. Yeah. So, so Ultra Duck is basically a book that Chris told me, I want to get you this book because it's so insane. So from what I understand, it's basically like, imagine like a Disney cartoon. It's a Disney cartoon with superpowers, and it's a little more adult themed. And I'm like, okay, so, yeah, I'll give this a shot. It looks fun. The artwork actually is done by Humberto Ramos, Humberto Ramos, for those who don't know, Ramos is like a big Spider-Man artist. So, yeah. I was looking at this artwork, and I was like, I've seen this somewhere. And it took me a moment to realize, it's Ramos! It's Humberto Ramos! So, yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to read this. Looks fun. Let's get to these motherfuckers. That's good. And finally, because I forgot to mention this, from Action Lab Books, first volume of Vamp Blade. Vamp Blade is a vampire. Think like Witchblade, but more like vampire-centric. I would show you some of the interior artwork, but this is really adult, and I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so I can't show you more than the cover. But thank you once again, Chris. Real quick, for the other books that he has sent me is Robin Hood Legends, Captain Canuck Volume 1, Witches Volume 1, The Lost Boys Volume 1, Yin Yang, and finally The Agency Volume 1. I did do a review on Thaniel, which I did on a previous live stream. I reviewed that. But yeah. So thank you once again, brother. Chris, one love. Captain Kanuki. Thank you, Mike Knight. Anyway, so speaking of the convention I went to a little like last week, and when you're missing 5 more. What 5 am I missing? Because I know I'm missing the Jin Rise Volume 2. I know I'm missing that. But what else am I missing here, Chris? Because I thought I got them all. Yeah. Now I'm a little perplexed. Captain Canuck gonna bust up those hosers real good, eh? But yeah, since I'm gonna deal with that crisis right now, hopefully maybe they're getting shipped because again, the mail hasn't come in yet, so maybe they'll show up or maybe they'll show up during the week. Hopefully. Now I'm a little frickin' mail nervous. Frickin' mail. I believe that, you sent me more than that, Chris. I believe you. But I'm like, frickin' mail, sir. Son of Merlin, Jin Rise, Blaze Brothers, Highlander, and RoboCop, Dead or Alive. Yep. I now remember. You did tell me you did send those. Damn it. Sorry. Where are those? Like, I need to go find those, right? I should be wondering where those are. Hopefully not stolen because they were on my front porch when I walked home today. So hopefully not all of them got snatched. I'm gonna be real pissed if I don't, if someone stole them right off. If someone porch pirate my shit, I'm gonna be real pissed. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. Oh, okay. Okay. They're coming this week. Okay. Woosa. Okay. Because I was about to... Chris, thank you for clearing that up, because I was about to have a real meltdown on camera. Ooh, I was about to lose my shit. So thank you for clearing that up, because I was about to storm over to my neighbors and be like, where's my shit? or complain to somebody. Anyway. So... where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So I went to this sci-fi convention in a neighboring town this Saturday, actually. Why do I keep saying last week? But yeah, this last Saturday I went there, and it was steampunk. It was steampunk themed. Like, there's a different theme every year, but this was my first time going, and this was steampunk themed, and it was so cool to see all the steampunk art and cosplayers out there. So yeah, I dug all that. There were some really interesting costumes, some really like cool DJs that did some steampunk and steampunk artists. I love steampunk, obviously. And actually, I went with my whole family, and my mom loved it so much, she actually wants to start doing steampunk cosplay. And I was like, I've reached her. And the best part, it was free, gloriously free. It was totally free. You could just walk your ass right in there. And the other part that was a good plus was going in, you actually, whatever you bought goes to the city, so it actually helps the economy. There was also, like, people were adopting pets, people were shopping at, these little stores downtown in this town. I was helping the economy. Yeah, what were you doing on Saturday? I was helping the economy of a small fledgling town. What were you doing that Saturday? I was being a, friend to my fellow man. And I did it on a $20 budget. I did it on a $20 budget. Oh, Lord. Anyway. So, like I said, I got the IG-88 pop from a guy I became instant bros with because we both loved Hawkeye. So, yeah. Just, if you think Hawkeye sucks, remember, if you say you love Hawkeye, maybe you could get a really exclusive pop that's $40 online. Just saying. Anyway, so it wasn't just where was I going? Oh yeah. So yeah, the other thing I got outside the pops was like a few comics that I got for real cheap. All Marvel books. So I guess I'll just show them off real quick. First off is a storyline called Superior Spider-Man, Indestructible Hulk, All New X-Men, Arms of the Octopus. No idea what this book is about, but apparently what the story is that Dr. Octopus from the past has time traveled to the future with the Abomination, and Hulk and X-Men and the all-new X-Men, like the time-displaced X-Men, team up with the Superior Spider-Man to take on this threat while trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Because Ock is Spider-Man right now in this timeline. Gonna be straight with you guys. The more I read with Superior Spider-Man, the more I've been reading the Christos Gage Superior Spider-Man run, the more I'm like, I want to read more Superior Spider-Man. It's kind of fun seeing Ock as a, trying to be a hero, but failing miserably. It's kind of fun. So, yeah. Next up is, speaking of Superior Spider-Man Team Up Volume 1 Versus. This is basically the Avenging Spider-Man comic, but as a team-up series. It was redone with Superior, and Ock is going around teaming up or fighting the Avengers. There's also an Infinity tie-in. Also a team-up with Kane, Scarlet Spider, to take on the Jackal. So, clones, obviously. Following that, we have Astonishing X-Men Weaponized. Astonishing X-Men Weaponized was done by Marjorie Liu, and artwork by Mike Perkins. This comic is all about Karma, the X-Man known as Karma, and she's apparently gone rogue. She has gone rogue and is actually mentally attacking the X-Men now. And the X-Men are like, Karma would not do this. We need to figure out what's going on. So, yeah. Also, there's another side story with an annual that involves North Star and his husband's honeymoon. So, all good times around. There you go. I love me some some X-Men, so this ought to be fun. And finally we have The Warriors 3, Dog Day Afternoon. This is written by Bill Willingham, the writer of the Vertigo book Fables. So yeah, you got the guy Yeah, I want to read more of Marjorie Liu's run. I'm really curious because this is actually the first thing I've read of her run, of Marjorie Liu's run of X-Men. So yeah, and I know it's like smack dab in the middle of that run, so I'm fully aware of that. Anyway, so Warriors 3. Warriors 3 is written by Bill Willingham. It's a miniseries that came out right when the first Thor movie was coming out. You know how like they you know how like in when Marvel did like they really like whore out the character before the movie came out, like they would do mini series or such and such with this character or that character to really hype up the movie. Like they would, like when Thor was coming out, they put Thor in everything. They put Thor in friggin' everything. They hoard him out. Same with Deadpool. Same with Wolverine. Same. They still do that, but not to the ad nauseum. But one of the good things that came out of it was we got some interesting miniseries involving other characters, and this was one of them. I've always wanted to read this because I always dig the Warriors 3. I love Volstagg, you know, Hogan and Fandral, and they get on a private event. They have their own adventure in Oregon. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for remembering that video way back. Chris was on that video too, if you guys remember that one. Chris and I were like explicitly mad about when they really pimped out Thor, like overexposed him. But yeah, this another thing is that this deals with the villain of this book is a certain spawn of Loki, a certain Loki spawn. And that is Fenrir, you know, the giant wolf that's supposed to devour Odin. Yeah. Volstagg and Fandral were played by Punisher and Shazam in the MCU. That's still funny. That's still funny to me. And they died unceremoniously in Ragnarok. Well, at least two of them. Well, they all died, remember? They all... well, Hogan died fighting, but Fandral and Volstagg got the shit end of the stick, didn't they? That's still like one of the like the more I watch Ragnarok, the more I still have problems with it, but I don't hate it as much as I did as I left the theater. But that still bothers me. That still bothers me that Thor's best friends were all just killed off unceremoniously. I didn't like that. So yeah. And like I said, this is done by the guy who did Fables. You know, that really critically acclaimed book that Once Upon a Time, that series on ABC, wishes it was half the time. In fact, I'm half surprised they just don't go, look, we're doing Fables now. And Sif is nowhere to be found, exactly. Or Balder. We never got Balder. We never got Enchantress. Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, this looks like fun. The artwork looks great. All in all, looking forward to this one. But yeah, so there you go. Those are my comics from I got from this little con. I wanted to get more, like $3-4 a piece, but I was working on a $20 budget because I'm poor right now. I haven't gotten paid yet. So yeah. I know Jamie Alexander had some scheduling issues. That's why she wasn't in Ragnarok, but oh well. But yeah, I was kind of working on because I still haven't gotten paid yet. And even if I do get paid, I don't get paid a lot at my job. I don't get paid. I'm not going to say where I get paid, but I barely get $100 a week. If I get at least 100 or over 100, it's wow. It's wow, but I never been paid over $200. Or at least $200. That's the other thing, is that I never been, I could barely make it 2 weeks. You know, I barely make it 2 weeks. Yeah. You know, thank you, economy. So, that was all the books. That was all the comics, both I got and what Chris got. So yeah, all in all, good times to be had by all. More than I did doing a PSA. What did you do? Bizarro. Um, okay. So, there you go, guys. That is pretty much all the books. I'll do another live stream when I get the other comics because for a split second, if Chris hadn't cleared it up, I was about to lose my shit on the live stream. Yeah, no Boulder in those movies either. Um, see you, Teva. Sorry you couldn't stay. Herman. Yeah, there were a ton of Thor characters that were gone. Huh. No Tier either. No Tier. No Beta Ray Bill. Exactly. No Beta Ray Bill. Maybe he'll show up in like a future like what I you know what I want. You know what I want it to see Beta Ray Bill in the MCU and how you could do it is that maybe if Thor dies in maybe if Thor dies in Endgame. Why'd the word get away from me? If he dies in Endgame, because the hammer he has is Stormbreaker. Remember, his new weapon is Stormbreaker, and that is Beta Ray Bill's hammer. Stormbreaker is his weapon. So I think what would be cool, and hopefully they'll do this, is like Thor dies and Stormbreaker is left behind and no one can pick it up, or maybe it's just floating out in space and we see the Corbinite ship fly by, it pulls it in, like it tractor beams it in, and Beta Ray walks up towards it and just lifts it up and he's like, this will do well. And like he just holds it, like, yeah. But yeah, we do know that Beta Ray Bill is in the MCU somewhere because he was one of the statues in Thor Ragnarok, along with the Bi Beast and Man Thing. Oh, trust me, I know how you feel, Bizarro Critic. I know how you feel. Yeah, I could see Thor Girl and Thunderstrike in the MCU, but I think they would be more like TV shows, really. I don't think I could see them I don't think they'll ever be in the films, but definitely like MCU TV shows. And the Wrecking Crew, that's another one. Damn it. The Absorbing Man could still show up. Like, he is kind of like an everyman villain. Really. And Hercules. Well, Hercules could still show up. Like, I think it'd be more TV. Like, I have a feeling that he might show up. Hercules might show up in the Masters of Evil and Thunderbolts. They could still show up in the MCU too. You never know. But Hercules might show up in that new animated in those new animated shows for Hulu. Sorry about that, Omnitron. Red Hulk. I don't see it. You know, Craig sent me a picture of Joker in Gotham, and it looks bad. No Red Hulk until She-Hulk, exactly. And Captain Britain's still a thing. And now it's easier to do those movies because we can have Psylocke as his sibling, as it is in the comics. Oh yeah, the Eternals movie, that's still a thing too. It's supposed to be getting production soon. I'm still convinced, like, maybe what it really is that the Eternals are it's like low key really the X-Men movie, and they're just hiding it. Excalibur movie, that's what would be great. That you could have Blade on that team because Blade was a member of Excalibur. And you know, he's British. He's actually a British, you could get a British actor to play him. Fin Fang Foom. Actually Fin Fang Foom, not that Iron Man 3 BS. Totally. Could introduce Storm? Definitely. Well, Idris Elba has played Heimdall, Omnitron, but John Boyega as Blade, I'd be down. Although Wesley Snipes still wants to play Blade, like really bad. Real Mandarin, we know the Mandarin's out in the MCU for that little short film. I don't know if they'll ever pick back up on it. Uncanny Avengers movie would be really cool, having X-Men and Avengers together. All the villain. We don't know. We don't know who. Galactus is another character we could get soon. Kang. There's another one. Since it looks like we're getting time travel, Kang might be a factor. Avengers Academy would be great. We are getting like a Miss. Apparently, we are going to get at some point a Miss Marvel movie with Kamala Khan. All for that. Also, Young Avengers. We're also going to get a Young Avengers movie. Yeah, don't introduce every X-Men character in future X-Men movie. Spread them out. You've got a whole universe now. Yeah, Kang needs to be the bridge between Avengers and Young Avengers. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. And then they did say that since they're doing a Young Avengers movie, it will be the original lineup. So my girl Kate Bishop is going to be on the big screen. Yeah, we do remember that Miles is also in this universe. Marcel, we saw his uncle. You know, that's who Donald Glover was playing. So, you know, he was. We do know that Miles is in this universe too. Yeah, Statures is supposed to be the next. Oh yeah, that's right. I heard about that. Yeah, maybe what will happen in Avengers Endgame is that will, like, when they time travel, because again, time travel looks inevitable. What might happen is that we might see the future of the MCU. We might see all the future characters, like the Young Avengers, the other Black Panther movie. You know, the future of the Spider-Man movies, the next Doctor Strange movie. Like, rather than do like an Avengers movie timeline like they did before, what they might do is just use a scene for Endgame to promote all the other films. Yeah, I did not like that either. Bizarro. So Eli Bradley getting some love, I'd be all for that. And hopefully they can show his grandfather. You know, show his grandfather and explain where he got the Captain America's the super soldier serum. You know, his grandfather Elijah Bradley. Yep, Shang-Chi. That's another movie. That's another MCU movie I'm looking forward to because they have confirmed it. It's no longer a rumor. Shang-Chi is getting a movie. Now the question is, who do you get to play Shang-Chi? Donnie Yen? Yeah, totally Donnie Yen for Shang-Chi. But they'll probably go with someone younger, like maybe Oh, you know who should direct the you know who they really need to direct the Shang-Chi movie? You know who they need? You know who they should get? Stephen Chow, the guy who did Kung Fu Hustle. Yeah, get that guy. Get the guy who directed Kung Fu Hustle. That's the guy you want for Shang-Chi. Werewolf by Night. That's more TV. I see more TV than movie. Marion. Oh, Philip. Oh, he'd be good too. I didn't think about that. Philip Nye, who played Bruce Lee. That'd be really cool. Yeah, he'd be a good Shang-Chi. But who do you get as the villain? Do you get? I think Shockwave would not the Transformers Shockwave. The Shockwave from the from the Marvel comics, who was a British intelligence agent who had his face scarred up. He went crazy and built an electrical suit like you do. He'd be a cool villain in the movie because he's so like it's so weird. Oh yeah, his father, duh, his dad. Totally, his dad is the villain. Um, Gorgon would be another great one that could also that he works as a great wolf. You know, that's another way to bring in Wolverine. Oh, you know, it'd be great. You bring in Madripoor. Put in Madripoor in the movie. Like have some of the film take place in Madripoor. You know, the city Wolverine's best known for. Yeah, totally. Danny Rand, I think they've given up on Iron Fist after how bad that has kind of tanked. Ugh. Oh yeah, there is going to be a Transformers Ghostbusters crossover, which I forgot to talk about. Also, there's going to be Dynamite and Archie crossing over with Betty and Veronica, the three-way crossover, I should say. It's Betty and Veronica meeting Vampirella and Red Sonja. But the Transformers Ghostbusters one is going to be like a vehicle, pun intended, for promoting the new action figure Ectotron. So yeah, that's the thing. Ectotron, it's also being written by Eric Burnham, who's been the head guy for Ghostbusters. All right, bye, Marion. Oh yeah, we are getting also Mazinger Z versus Transformers, which is awesome. I showed that to my friend Kaiju Noir. He about had a heart attack. Um, so yeah, I should have done a video sooner of talking about the Ghostbusters Transformers thing, but I was like, I don't know, like if I have because oh yeah, Falcon and Bucky TV series, they're gonna take the Captain America No More arc and introduce John. That'd be great. That'd actually be a nice way of showing John Walker. Um, that'd be a great one. Um, um, Still waiting for Moon Knight, by the way, MCU. Still waiting for Moon Knight. Yeah, I think that would be a logical one of Ghostbusters and TMNT animated film. But I think if like I would want the Power Rangers Justice League crossover to be animated next if this does well. Justice Friends and Justice League, yes. Yeah, I wouldn't mind John Cena as John Walker as a U.S. agent. If not as Captain America, but John Walker would be great. I think he'd do pretty well as a U.S. agent. You know, it'd actually be really well. They already did nuke they already did nuke. Shoot, they already did nuke in Jessica Jones, which also got canceled. Squadron Supreme, that's another good one. But still waiting for Moon Knight. Just saying. Yeah, get OG Lord Zed because he's still around. He still does the voice from time to time. But here's the thing: do a little change because I didn't really get the Lord Zed teaming up with Brainiac. Have Lord Zed team up with Darkseid, or if you really because again the continuity in that comic for Justice League Power Rangers confused the hell out of me because you had Lord Zed there, but you didn't have the Thunder Zords. You just had the regular Megazords. So I was like, what's going on here? Or Lord Zed and Mongol would be cool. So yeah, Lord Zed and Darkseid. There you go. Lord Zed and Darkseid teaming up, or have them team up with, or have it be Rita teaming up with Darkseid. Anyway. The Omnitron remembers. Anyway. Brainiac team, yeah, that'd be a good one. Brainiac team with the Machine Empire. Oh yeah. So you guys want to continue with our pop game? With our yeah, I'm still waiting for that Transformers Power Rangers crossover. Where is it, Hasbro? But anyway, shall we continue with our pop game? Oh yeah, I saw that fan film, Chris. It was really good. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I was really impressed by it. But yeah, so for those who just got here, the pop game is basically where you guys pick something off one of my characters off my pop wall, and I'll try to think of like their move set and fighting style in like Injustice or Mortal Kombat. So yeah, let's pick one off the wall. I've got 66 picks. I've got 66. Well, not 66. I've got more like 63. Yeah, 63. Amethyst. We already did All Might Bizarre Critic. Amethyst would definitely be like speed, like use her whip, wrap it around your legs, like trip you, or energy blast from the whip. Far range, like she could use her speed dash attack. In fact, that would be like her fatal blow or super move, where she would go into her speed dash mode and start hitting you, like zipping all over the place repeatedly, then zip up your body, and then her purple puma form and just elbow drops you into the ground. There you go. Last one on the top row. That is Jack Skellington, TMNT. Dapper Jack Skellington, by the way. Jax would definitely be like, he could summon like bats or use the Soul Robber whip he had in the Nightmare Before Christmas game. Use that, whip you, grab you, fling you to the ground. Oh, man. Bendy. Yeah, it's Ink Bendy. Like, I can imagine his entrance would be like he rises out of a thing of ink, or when it's the other character's entrance, he like shambles in. That'd be cool. Huh. Like he just shambles in. And Bendy's would be like he vomits up ink in your face or summons a searcher to attack you. Is that a Heartless at the bottom? I do not have a Heartless. That is the one at the bottom, the one you're looking at, that's Batman Beyond. That's Terry. I don't know if I could do dialogues like right off the bat, like all those dialogues. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, is that Lord Zed? Yes, we are, and we already did Lord Zed. That is Lord Zed. Terry's finisher is that he pile drives you with the Batwing. Yep. Yeah, I know it's hard to tell from a distance, and the glare isn't helping. But for those wondering, let's talk. Let me tell you. Let me list off all the pops real quick. Jack Skellington, IG-88, Azula, Goliath, Frieza, Dracon, Edward Elric, All Might, him, Kylo Ren, Shiro, Pinhead, Aang, Hela, Summer, Warrior Summer from Rick and Morty, Dipper, Bakugo, Trunks, Peridot, Alphonse, Elric, Pink Diamond, Green Ranger, Mabel, Sailor Saturn, Maleficent, Goku, Ultra Instincts, Flashpoint Wonder Woman, Amethyst, Michael Myers, The Projectionist, Venomized Captain America, Alice Angel, Zuko, Broadway, Bill Cipher, Star, Butterfly Mode, Star Butterfly, Ink Bendy, Inky Bendy, Goku, Young Goku with Flying Nimbus, Jason Voorhees, Killer Croc, Rick Sanchez, Sora, Ash, Sauron, the Heavy from Team Fortress, Star-Lord, Scarecrow, Krampus, Vicious, John McClane, Caesar, Caecilius, Beetlejuice, Cthulhu, Black Suit Daredevil, Predator, Witch King of Angmar, Tien and Chaozu, Missy, Sailor Pluto, Batman Beyond, Jerry, and Lord Zed. I can't see half. I know it's at an angle and there's a glare. I'm fully aware. Is one of them Sloth? No. No, we are. It is a manga team up. So yeah, Lord Dracon, Bruce Wayne. We meet again. Yeah. So yeah, pick a pop, any pop. Oh, Peridot's finisher. Oh, hers would be like she summons her. We already did Rick, Darth Primus. Will you excuse me? I think I hear someone knocking at the door. Will you excuse me for a moment? Okay, false alarm. Yep, that would be the fatality. Maleficent's fatality would be animality, since she can morph into. That would be her. Her like her finishing move is like she blasts you with magic, hits you with her staff, and then the whole like her body turns into flames. She turns into a dragon and just blasts you with fire. Peridot's finisher would be she summons her little trash can lid, flies over, knocks you in the head, pulls out like summons all this metal shards and just goes in your like flies behind you, summons all the metal, and it goes and hits you all in the back, and you fall down dead. She shoves them in deeper. Yep, that is right, Mike. That would be great. Did I mention? Yeah, I did. I did mention Maleficent. I just trying to figure out where I put her on this wall. Huh. Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah, she drives. She throws an axe in your head and just fills your body full of ink. Uh, Beetlejuice. Oh, that'd be insane. Like his moves would probably be like teleporting, burp in your face, turn into a snake, or summon a sandworm to eat you. Oh, that'd be crazy. Yeah, I do play Kingdom Hearts, Travis. That is Dragon Ball Super Trunks, not just Dragon Ball Z. That is Dragon Ball Super. Trunks' finisher is that he does that whole. Comes down, slashes you straight down the middle, like with Frieza, slashes up all the other bits, and does the underhanded energy blast to destroy you. Yeah, Beetlejuice, his entrance would be like, "It's showtime." Uh, oh yeah, Herc and Xena are getting pops. Although it's kind of weird because I thought Xena already had a pop figure. Also, Yu Yu Hakusho is getting pops. Yay! That was the one that made me go, yes! Yu Yu Hakusho is getting pops. But of course, Hiei is an exclusive. We don't know which exclusive, so yeah. Of course, Hiei, the one I really want, is an exclusive. I had to fight tooth and nail for Azula. I don't want to do that shit again with Hiei. But yeah, Kuwabara, Yusuke, Botan, Kurama, they're all getting pops. Daredevil's finisher would be like maybe he bounces the batons, they hit you both in the head. While that's happening, he runs up, hits you with his knee. Then I don't know, like it'd be hard to describe it. It'd just be painful. Yeah, also Castlevania's getting pops. Yay. I don't have Toxic Avenger or Punisher, so yeah. Mabel's moveset. Mabel would have such a fun moveset. Like, one of her stun attacks would be like how she stuns you, she throws glitter in your eye, or uses the grappling hook to like swing over and kick you in the face. She'd also use like she could summon the hamster ball and roll and damage you. Her finisher would be like she uses the grappling hook to trip you, and while you're down on the ground, she summons all the gnomes, and they combine into the gnome and just start pummeling you into the ground. Don't have Alucard, so we can't talk about him. Nor is there Helsing Pop. So yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Toxic Avenger custom pop. That's neat. Um, I have not seen. Well, I'm going to look into this. I was going to look into the hero. Keep in mind, guys, a cover does not explain. I've talked about this before, where a cover does not mean a story. Does not mean